Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we're going to be making a level, just to mix things up a bit. Not because we are falling behind on time and I don't really have it in me to continue creating the current zone at the moment. No, it's nothing like that. We're just going to create a level. But also, it is nice to be able to make a level every now and again to kind of break up the usual monotony of going through the, Don't you agree? So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. We are going to be making a level. So, what level we're making is the second level. I don't think you can tell from up here. No, you can tell from down here. Not really. You can't tell from anywhere, from what I can see on here. Nope, you can't tell. Unfortunate. Well, that's fine. Trust that I am making the next level. A second level, I should say. This is a level that technically introduces water. The water mechanic. And, all of the things that are involved with that, essentially. So I'd say it's just like a nice little, what do you call it here? Probably like an opening here. And this one's more like a little storm drain, kind of. You'll see what I have in mind soon enough. I got a sore throat right now, so I probably am not going to be too vocal. It's not like sore in a sense where this hurts. It's more like the top, and it's annoying to deal with. Alright, where's my water at again? Here it is. So I want to try not to, be too bombastic and loud. So that I can avoid the nonsense, if you know what I mean. So yeah, what this is supposed to be is it's supposed to be a bridge. Makes sense. Bridge leading to what? I would say no to that. But I do need a key. Yeah. And I do need a lock. There we go. And we do need enemies. I think the idea here is to have at least a decent amount of enemies around the corner. Yeah. A little bit more. It might be a bridge, but you're swimming. There's going to be some obstacles preventing you from getting around. And that makes sense. Wonder why that's not locked. Oh well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we get this made. Is this flattened? No. Where's my complete isometric view? I wish I could switch to a 2D view kind of here. I don't think I could do that. No, not that. Nope. 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 Wait. Oh. That's so much more easier. Perfect. Hey, I found it. I found the 2D view. Nice. Well, that's great. Now we don't have to worry about those weird artifacting lines getting in the way. That's always good. Can I still move you? Okay, well, I can't do that if you're not on here. Why are you not there? I have no clue. I don't know what button I pressed. Well, that didn't do that. What did I press? No clue. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we just focus on getting this taken care of. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Now, hold on just a second. It's so much easier to build these 2D spaces like this. Okay, so you get off the bridge and you come across a nice little mountain overpass here. Probably gets around like so. Now, I don't know how the hell I got a sore throat. I just woke up with it. Kind of annoying. Don't know why it happened, but it happened. So great. Alright, let's see. We could probably do the same thing here. We don't need to use all this space just yet. Like, still leave some of it open, of course. And still have some kind of an obstacle going on here. How exactly would I want this to work? Probably move that here. I have something in mind, I just gotta try to figure out what exactly. Enemies rotating, but should be rotating in this direction more so than anything else. Yeah, but if they tried rotating in that direction, they're just gonna get stuck. And if they try doing that, they're just gonna get stuck even further. I'd say I could probably go on ahead. Maybe open it up further? But first of all, let's just get an enemy in here. We want clockwise. How many? I'd say at least a good solid 3. But if we're doing that, we should probably do it like this. Yeah. You go right. You go left. And you go right? Wait, no. I'm an idiot. This would be counterclockwise, but then how the hell would they get around here? Why am I trying to be fancy with this? Let's ignore that and do something else. That's not stupid and not right. Right, Cadillac? Like, I could definitely... There's definitely a way I could do this particular setup that allows for these enemies to... wait, hold on. Better idea. That's a 4. Well, there does have to be something there. This would mean that you would have to go up by 1. Storm Drain? Let's just delete some of these walls here. Like, you have to stay. If you're 2, you're 0. That means we need counterclockwise. So you'll be 2 and you will stay at 0. There. That makes sense. The real question here, though, is how do I want to have these enemy shapes work? I mean, we could probably do it like that. Going counterclockwise. This is basically just... Oh, wait, I forgot. So this doesn't keep rubbing up against that. They're recording everything just fine? Seems like it. Enemies going around counterclockwise and then clockwise. is basically being a basic obstacle over here. Set up in a very particular way. I mean, I do like the way that looks. We could probably get rid of that. And that. What else is here? There has to be a reason to go down here, too. Because right now we're just going up and going over here and going over there. We need more obstacle plans here. Well, I guess it would also be within our best interest to at least test out to see if everything, first of all, goes where it's supposed to go. And see if we can actually get through this without dying. I should not be trying to do any tricky maneuvers here. I should just do the basic maneuvers as possible. Jesus, I almost did the stupid maneuver. Yeah, we can get through that. It's pretty simplistic, though. Can I get to this with ease? Well, of course. I mean, I guess in the sense of, hold on, for those who are just beginners and aren't, like, using this technique, I mean, yeah, I guess that works. It's pretty simplistic there. Technically, then, there's no need for this here. I mean, we could probably put that there as a means to make players think, oh, I should probably go over here before I run out of air. Maybe there's no air down there, but they go down there and they're like, oh, there is air here. I guess keys can't, or I guess water can't have keys there, but they can have enemies. Technically. What else? What else? I mean, I guess it could just be a double, right? So, where do I... Here I am. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Hold on a second. Is it here that that's at, or is it somewhere else? Yeah, here it is. Let me see... Billion... I don't quite remember, but I'm bringing this down to this. Don't you worry about that. Nothing you need to be concerned about. I'd say I'll put that there for the time being until I figure out what it is I need to do exactly. There we go. And I'll do the same thing over to the template, just so that we have that taken care of. If I remember correctly, there was a certain particular instance there where it's like, 1 is that, 2, 3, and the 4s are that, 5, 6... Or was it the 1 and 2, 3? It could have been the 4 or 5? I don't remember. This is 2 and 3, 4 and 5, down to here, that number. 6, 7, 8, maybe, then 9, 10, and 11? That sounds about right, but I don't really fully remember. Alright, back to it. I need lava. So let's go on ahead, grab our lava, and plop that lava right in. Why there be lava? Who's to say, really? I mean, there is a volcano in this map. Something happened with the volcano, and now most of the bridge is kind of destroyed. Consider this to be essentially the overpass. I mean, I guess technically what we could do, which I think might be a good idea, is to have this kind of be a little overpass here. This is 0, right? It is 0, but it feels so much more constricted for some reason. I don't know why. And I guess technically we could have this kind of replicate that a bit. Like, the bridge goes out that far, it would seem. So essentially what this is a nice little... What's the word exactly? A nice service tunnel kind of thing going beneath the, what you call it? Is that in the right spot? I mean, technically speaking, yeah. What we could do is just leave this closed like so, or leave it closed like that instead. Just little underneath sections of the bridge, nothing too hectic. Aside from that, we do need a little space here. This looks like clockwise, I believe. The enemies are just moving around clockwise here. And I'd say we could probably set this up in a way where getting a crate here is not ideal. Logically speaking. Although if there was a crate and you were to push it through this small little hole, you're not getting that out. You'd be stuck. Alright, crate. Where do you want to go? That's a good question. Where is it? There you are. I mean, this one seems pretty simplistic enough. Push the crate into an enemy or over to here. Actually, both direct... Well, no, this is the only direction that's really an issue. Can't push it here, can't push it there. You gotta push it here. Could kill an enemy, but then you have to quickly go over and do that. Do this, enemies come out. And now they're in this little pattern. So if you didn't kill them, they're just going to be in the way. Push it over to there. And I think that would be fine. I mean, what I could do is this. A nice little expansion here of that. And you gotta push the crate as the enemies are behind you, unless you can somehow manage to get over there and kill them. And you push it over to here, and you got that little tiny slither taken care of. I'd say I'll do this so it looks more like a splatter. Yeah. I mean, it seems pretty simplistic, that area there, so... Well, I do have a potential other good idea. Oh, first things first, let me copy this over here. We could say this got deleted by a bunch of lava. Can't exactly put that there now, can I? Unless lava's here. I would say yes. And while you could push that there, You wouldn't be able to push the other crate anywhere else. I don't think would be any instances here where the crate could be pushed into the water, so there shouldn't be any concern for that particular thing. The area is still covered with lava. If this is the case, then you'd want to have a space here to be able to move that there. Can't move that crate anywhere else. The crate would be here. At the very least. I'd say the one issue with most crate puzzles at the moment is we don't have a whole lot we can do with them yet. Because they're pretty simplistic. Move crate, you need to know where you need to go. Figure out the path you need to take. It's really simple. Once you figure it out, at least. Yeah. At the very least, in this instance, you can't really do anything else until you push this crate out. Even if you were to clear that out, you would just have to go all the way around, so why even bother? Just push this into here. And... I would say... have a nice little lava spill here. And another crate down here. So you go over to here, push that there, so you have that space open. Well, now hold on a second there, son. I think you forgot something important. This enemy will be getting out and in the way. Then we could probably put it here then, question mark. That is a good question. How... I did not want to do that. Even though I feel like that probably would be better. Well, we don't need to technically do it like that, but we also won't be able to get in if we did it like that either, so... Fuck. I mean, we could probably put the crate here. Or here. The only thing you can do is just push it here and unlock that spot. Which is all you really need to do in this department. So now I have a quick access there, so you don't have to go through all that crap. Got the lava that's destroyed pretty much almost the entire area. And then you just gotta push that crate down here. Now I just gotta figure it out. Yeah, push it down here, go out, and get that. I'd say if anything, I probably could go on ahead and get some vertical enemies just around here or something. I don't want to put too many enemies inside of the water area. I'd say this is good. Push the crate down here. Wait for the enemy to, or push it down here, then kill the enemy, then go down, push it here, collect the key, and then escape. We could probably have a couple more vertical enemies in the area here. Just because. And that should be good. Alright, let's go test this level out, shall we? Should be simple. Also, is this recording sound? It is. There's just a desktop audio for some reason. And an audio output. Whoops, go back in. Don't even need to worry about going that direction. Wait. I guess we gotta go this way. That's fine by me. Kill. Kill. There we go. Now we just push that in here. Go past the enemy, unlock the door, go through here. Can't get down there yet, so we just gotta go through here. Open that path up, push this down, push that down, push this around. Go back in the water again, gotta go in the water 3 times here. Now we push that sheesh down. Destroy that enemy. Destroy this enemy. Boom. I didn't have to wait to catch my breath. And a simple one. Compared to the poison, at least. It does make me wonder if I should add a bit more poison mechanics in this section. Or if I should just hold off on that. And I mean, I feel like it's still a good idea to continue putting poison in here just so that you are forced to get the hang of it. If I could put poison, where? Where could I put the poison? Let's get that poison in here. Most of the area here seems redundant for poison. I'm trying to see if there is a place I could put it. That would make sense. Not putting poison here means you would have to go around here. Enemy goes there, and then it's there, and you gotta like go a long way around just to get to it. That seems a bit much. I mean, we could try it. Or use your brain. Just use your brain. You've dealt with the poison mechanic once. Surely you won't have too many issues dealing with it some more. It is possible to do that. So we really don't want to do the poison route for some reason, which is not that big of a pain in the ass. Yep. I forgot that you could still get me there. But that's fine, because we weren't continuing anyways. Yeah, still keep the poison mechanic. So that you gotta get used to, you know, the way most of this works. Technically, you could just go here and do that, but I could probably put more poison here. So then you have to go up here, then over here. Again, you could still go that way, and I guess technically if you go that way, you could just go around up here. So there's no reason to go through all that again if you don't want to do poison. Poison's just there to keep you on your twos. That's right, your twos. I mean, I don't see any potential poison-based mechanics in an area like this. I can see it in a few areas. I mean, I don't know. I mean, push the crate inwards or something. You don't have to go around, just push the crate in a certain spot so you can get to areas quicker. Can't just go into here and do that. You'll just get killed. You could go around again, and then around once more. Well, you would want to go downwards and upwards, which I guess is a possibility. But you could push it over here, go around like so. Any way that you think is easy. Well, actually, that would force you to have to do this route then, wouldn't it? How difficult would that be, actually? That's a good question. Okay, so well, that one is difficult. So you can't just do that. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, because I'm in the middle. I'm starting in the more outwards area. Can't just push it up, because if I do... Like, I could go down, and I could go around, and out, and then down again, but then that's stuck. Well, I gotta go around this way if I want to get to this spot. Wait, no! Ah, you idiot. You dumbass brain, you... I mean, that works. That does work. Right, I can't do that. This one feels like it's a bit too difficult for what should be the second level of the second zone. Like, what would I need to do? That's a good question, because I can't just go back out. No, I think this is just impossible. This one requires way too much thinking. And on top of that, trying to get it over in that direction is a bit of a risky move. Because any enemy will just get stuck going in that direction. Maybe we don't need poison here. I mean... I do like the mechanic of having to go in, push the crate, and then go around it. Push it, go around. But how would I have it set up to allow me to push the crate up? Okay, but I remove that poison. Push the crate up, destroy an enemy. Enemy then goes back over into its usual path here. Go around, push the crate, go down. But the problem still consists of me not being able to move the crate even further past that point. And if I put it here, then you'll just be able to move that over here. Because, like, you wouldn't be able to go there, but you can go there. Which is the thing here. It just seems poison redundant, because there's no other way we can get this set up without it being like a two-way. That would just kill you, and you would just be up here and going around like so. And then you could just push that down like so. That is a good question. How would this be possible to solve? Poison. Push crate. Go out here. No clue. Trying to figure out interesting puzzles with the poison's a bit difficult to do when there is potential two ways. I mean... by not removing that one poison here, the player is forced to have to do this particular instance. Which could be bad. At least for this, and you can push it here, and it goes up there. And you go out, push it out, bring it up, push it in. You can't push it up. I'm putting this... I mean, I guess technically, we could have a lava here. technically. And I guess what we could do here is make it look like the lava splats came out here. Lava's all over the place anyway, so why not? This then at least allows you to push this crate over to here. The enemy will now go in this direction, which will give you more than enough time to go up, move the crate up, and then get out of the way. Let me test that out. We got a new mechanic. Might as well use it. Of course, using the knowledge that you can kill the enemies, it makes it so much easier. Yeah, I'd say that works. Go up here, go around here. It does still make it a little bit of a challenge, so it's not like... what do you call it? I mean, yeah, more air pockets is always good, so... Then you just go around, go through here, and boom. Is there any way I can put poison in this area that makes sense? I mean, I guess what I could do is have another one of these poison bits here. But the question is, will that work? Move that down, go out. Move that down, but you can't go out. No, it would not work. It has to be a 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could just go around here. Unless this was here. But if that's the case, then you can't push that anywhere. 1, 2, 3, go out. Don't go out, you're going to just get destroyed. Oh, we could have it be at a 5, so 1, 2. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, and then so on and so forth. Could have this here to force you to go out at least once. So you do that, then go out. Risk you getting hit by that thing. Nothing too hectic, I'd say. What else? What other poison mechanics could I put around this area? Okay, how would this affect anything? Technically, it would affect you being able to push that down and you wouldn't be able to push it out. I don't think poison here would work. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think poison here. Poison really only works to prevent you from getting out and having another obstacle to deal with when dealing with a crap ton of enemies. In an instance of a crate puzzle, it's basically just another way around. I mean, the first crate puzzle we did was pretty cool. But I don't think I'll be able to replicate that. Or, and not replicate, but rather have another one like that. That's pretty cool. Like, I think no matter what, there's a very set path here that you have to follow. There's no poison-specific paths here. Wouldn't work. Besides, we wouldn't want that anyways. The crate can only go in a few spots. That, of course, being here. Like, sure, you could push this over to here and free that up, and then have that go and do its thing and do that. Would there be a way I could do that? I would say maybe. Maybe there is. With poison in mind, would there be a way I can have that set where you have no choice but to go and do that. Like 1, 2. No. I mean, there could be something there. Like maybe. Hold on. Because in that instance, you have to push it out, but you can't push it out. Of course. You have to push it down. But then how do you push it out to the left? That's a good question. That is a good question. Because I wouldn't be able to just get rid of that for a few obvious reasons. You could still push that out, but how do I get this to go down and allow you to push that out? That would still kill you. That would still kill you. Pushing it here isn't going to help either, regardless of if that would do anything, because that would still kill you. Damn it. Because I can't just get rid of that, because if that happens, then you can just push the crate down over to here. And then you can push it out here. And even if I were to push it out here, unless there was poison up here. But if that were the case, how would I be able to? How would I be able to have the poison in the crate here do its thing? Because yeah, I could just put a poison underneath there, but I don't really like that. It's not like the enemies where they're kind of just in the scene. And it wouldn't matter anyways, because you could just go to the left. I mean, push that down, go around, push it out, go down. Wait a minute. Push it down. Poison, poison, poison. I would say maybe there's a way I can get this crate to... Shit, I don't know. Poison. Go here, dead. Poison, go here. Not dead. Go up. 2. Can't get over there, dead. Can't go over here, dead. Push it down. Go around. 1, 2, 3, safe. 1, 2. Boom. Go around. Push it down. Push it here. Well, yeah, here. Then here. Wait, but then how would we get around here? You know, that is a good question. What if I did that instead? That's not doing anything. Could I maybe push it here? No. No, that wouldn't work. I'm really trying to get this poison crate puzzle thing to work, and I can't figure out any good options here. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Because we can't get out that way anymore. I mean... Yeah, because you could just push that out. Wait, yeah, actually, hold on a second. I think you could just cheese that. That's a good thing I noticed, because that might not be good. Let me try that, actually. Just for shits and giggles. Assuming I don't get destroyed here. Okay, so... I think I somehow... I mean, regardless, it would be pretty easy to have solved regardless. Technically, with this, I could just... I don't even need to do that. Whoa! Okay, so clearly that's not what we want then. How do I do this in a way... Actually, what was the way that I did to have allowed this to be possible? Unless we were to put the crate here or something. Just have like water spilling out and like, over to here. Actually, no, the water is not supposed to spill out. To make it look like you go there to get the air pocket or something. Yeah, I don't think the poison there was going to work. But in the crate here... I mean, I guess in this instance it keeps things kind of locked off, but then... There is still the fact that it seems kind of pointless to do that and go around here when you could just push the crate into there. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's just... this is why we do trial and error. Do I still have poison there? I do. Do I still want to try to do the poison? Nah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Push down, go here, go around. Push out, push down. Go through, go around. Push it through the poison. Simple, really. I guess if that's the case, we could just have this kind of go in here to make it look like the lava just destroyed that area instead. I still want to see if I can get poison in here somehow. I just don't know how. I mean, there is the basic version of the poison, which is just doing that, forcing the player to have to go around it like that. Yeah, like there's no reason for most of that there. It's basically just there to keep you, you know, doing those bits right. And here you can't just go there, you gotta go around, push that through, push that down. And technically that should be fine. I'm too tired to be using my brain right now. Which is why the poison is probably not the best thing to try to, you know, wrap my head around when I'm still so freaking tired. And we're doing stupid maneuvers here, huh? I still like this setup, though. I think the enemy would still hit that somehow. Oh wait, that's death, right? Well, let me do this part since this one requires more brain power and it'd be easier to just get this done out of the way with. What was again? This... I had to go down, right? The poison can still be a challenge, even though it's so freaking easy and I'm just making myself stupider by being stupid. There we go, finally. Now I just gotta go through this section over here, which is easy, just don't do the stupid. Stay the course. That's gonna get me killed. Yeah, I think most of this is confusing and hard to keep track of when you are tired as all hell, so make sure you're well rested if you play this game. Can't grab that without that, so you gotta go through here. Can't go down here, gotta do it like this. Kill enemy. Kill the other enemy. I could definitely get a vertical enemy in here. They would only be an obstacle twice over. And boom. Alright, we did it. Well, that wasn't too hard. How much time have we been going at this so far? Man, almost an hour. Alright, I gotta move everything over and start building the level again. I think everything else here is fine. We build the poison out as much as we could. We got our bridge still. And on top of that, we got the water. The water mechanics full introduction. Could I have had more water bits? Well, I don't know. There was only 2 water bits as opposed to 3 that I was trying to go for, but didn't really pan out as well as I thought. As you saw, we ended up just making a very easy to get through route for those who use their brains. Which I guess is good, but also not really good in the sense how I want to at least try to keep some semblance of order. To some extent, I guess. Where is everything here? Here it is here. I guarantee you I am probably going to miss something important here. Wall-wise, for the most part, anyways. We still got these doing their thing. Only be 3. So then we got the poison. Whoops. Going through here, doing their thing. Down here. Can't forget the enemies, but before we bother with the enemies, let's get the water in here. This one should be pretty simple, just slide through all of this. Now the keys, that's the key, right? Yep. believe. Yep. Only a couple of keys. The lava. There's a decent amount of lava here. Those who aren't exactly in know of what most of this is are probably going to look at this and be like, huh, this level looks confusing. To those who haven't seen this, although I would say the more later levels are the ones that I'm more curious to see what people's reactions to would be. First time reaction to it. Alright, let's see. I'm curious if people would be able to make heads or tails out of it. And those who have played the levels, they'd be like, oh, I know what this is. This is a pretty easy level. And those who don't know are like, what? What do you mean, level? Excuse me? This don't make none too much sense to me. Which makes sense because this is not exactly something a lot of people are going to know first time looking at it. You've seen me build it, so you know. You've seen how most of this works. Okay, I think this is good. I'm going to crop this now. Where am I again? I don't remember. Textures. There we are. And it's just PNGs, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, good. That's set. Wait, do I have the build second zones level stuff? Yeah, there it is. Let me really quickly just go on it. Whoop, wrong one. Go ahead and put that in here. That should be good. Yeah, if you were to like go over to, where would that be, level test, it's like the nuke level. Would you know what any of this means? Would you understand any of this at all? That's a nuke right there. Essentially, it's radiation surrounded by explosions and have chain reactions. You've seen this before, but I'll show it again. I don't know what this is going to be like. Explosion! And there's also that because we don't have... I don't know why this doesn't have this material thing set. For some reason. I guess it doesn't really matter. Then you got the laser level. Do you know what any of this is? Well, let's go into it and see, shall we? Look at this. What is this thing? What are those? There's our poison mechanic and the enemies that we know, the key and lock system, and these weird things inside the walls. I can tell you one thing, though. These are the kinds of levels that people see and they'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. Especially the all mechanics one. Now, this one just looked like a jumbled mess, but for those who have seen me build this in the tests and have seen how most of this work, you know. You're like, okay, you go push that up, then you go through the tar as soon as you push this crate here. Boom, void, ice, launch over to here, go through the poison area, launch back in, go through here, go through the water area, yep, get the key, launch back in. Alright, I got my keys, go through here, boom, boom, go through my inverse section, dodge these inverse enemies, grab the inverse key, go through here, go through the gates that I can only enter while I'm in the inverse. These are still unlocked, right? I'll grab a key here, I'll avoid these guys again, watch out for these guys because they can go through these gates, yep, Right, go through that inverse, go through the tar and avoid these enemies over here, avoid some of these enemies, go through that gate. Avoid these clingers that cling to the wall but don't move like enemies, like this guy's going around this direction like so, and this guy like so. Avoid the radiation. Avoid the explosives to avoid the nuke. Definitely avoid the nuke. Do not go near the nuke. This one is fine. This one is not fine. That one's not fine. Alright, we did it. Go through here. The enemies are hitting this, go down the laser path, ice launch, portal up, crate over here, go on here, crate prevents the lasers from hitting you, go over to the shifter, shift through the enemies, careful not to move as soon as the enemies hit there or else you just fall into the abyss, and boom, you did it! Very confusing mechanics for those who don't know any of this and have not been eased into it. Like, for example, this might look complex, but once you get into it, you're like, alright, fourth step, don't go there. I'll go up here then. Okay, can't go there, I'll just go around and then go around the steps like so. It's pretty simplistic. Water is the same thing. Alright, meters rising up slowly, just gotta go through water really quickly. It's self-explanatory. Also, I think I forgot unlocks. Yeah, I forgot unlocks. Are you kidding me? Hold on. This is a pretty easy thing. Well, that and music unlocks. Where are all my unlocks at again? That would be in... Wait, actually, where would that be? Is that Misk? Ah, here it is. Where did I have my unlocks? Okay, so it's in Misk. Don't forget. My unlocks were just after that. Got it. Alright, easy enough. Unlocks. Well, here's the thing. I don't exactly know the thing that I'm looking for here. I know with the blockology, with the poison, but I don't really remember where the poison went. Let me edit the script real quick. Let me just try to quickly get this done with. I still gotta get the textures placed in. Come on, you can do it. Load. Alright, so what is my poison mechanic information? Oh wait, no, here it is. I was about to say, well shoot, I can't find it. But no, I can find it. It's right here. Poison info. I passed it, I think. Crate, enemy, inverse enemy, crate, lava. Here we are. 13. Okay, it's 13. Out of my face. 13, and I think 0 is fine, right? It's supposed to be specific info, and this does not have specific info. Aside from that, there's music library unlocks. I don't remember which one this would be. Let me unlock one. And path 1. Information 2. Got it. So that's the second zone. If you are not aware, that is indeed the second zone. Because this is the first zone on the main path, and the second zone on the main path, then the third zone on the main path. Then you go to 4A, 4B, so on and so forth. Then, of course, there's the water info. So that's just basically 14. There's no instances here where the crates can get inside of that. Let me quickly go over to here. Unlocks. There's only one unlock that can occur here. 14, and I think 1. No, it's 0. 1's the other one. At no point can a crate get inside the water. I will have to remember that mechanic as well as the ice mechanic in the third level. That's right, there's going to be an ice mechanic. That's the only blockology level thing there is. I don't think you are going to... That's the high cliffs. I want to go to the grasslands. That's as isometric as you can get. Hey, look, the skull! It is actually pretty neat looking at this from a 2D isometric standpoint. Although the lighting does make it weird. Like, if we didn't know this is the house, we know that's the skull. You know, that's the gate, our front gate. And there's our gate fully. A level, some more stuff, a whole bunch of things in the back. What a mess. Bunch of stuff. Ooh, there's the fast travel tower. Yeah, look at that. Man, what a strange looking level. This Mario Maker level is so strange. There's just, I don't know why. There's just something neat about looking at the entirety of the world from this perspective. You have the cliff with a little cliff overhang here, followed by like an area here that's like obviously separated that you can't get to. Then you have like your little house and the yard there, followed by some, foliage, a lot of trees and whatnot. It's like Green Hill, except flatter. A bridge. Look, that bridge is more noticeable from this perspective, doesn't it seem? A little rock here with water, a little thing here. You got these little palm trees here. You can even tell that there's a beach here because you got a palm tree here, and then like a bunch of stuff down here, close to the bottom. Despite its lack of colors and the occasional enemies and crates you can see, you can kind of get a gist of what everything looks like in this particular zone. What does the grassland look like? That's just as much as I expected. Alright, get out of isometric exercise mode. I don't know why well, actually, yeah, it's fine being here. All I gotta do is just do this. What was it again? 2D UI, pixel per unit, 1. Well, 1 and point, I think. Apply real quick. Yeah. And then we'll just go on over to, where the hell was it again? Hide that. Zone 2 materials. 2. Go over to here, put this in. Boom. Go over to materials. Plot that over here. And can I do this, please? Good. I just need to make sure I didn't accidentally move something I didn't need to move. Huh. I can't help unnotice, but that I did move it down 1. I was like, there's no way I moved it down 1, but no, I did. I did move it down 1. It's fine. There wasn't really too much here to worry about anyways. Alright, there we go. I could probably go on ahead real quickly and just put an arrow here in the navigations department. This is the finish arrow, right? Yep. I don't know if I had it. No, I did. Yeah, just leave it like that. It's fine. And I think I could just do 25 by 25 and just move this up here and then go back to 1 and just move it up and down as I see fit. Wow, this somehow managed, despite the elevation going down and up, it still somehow managed to do that. I mean, it's a bridge, right? This is supposed to represent you going over a bridge. So sure, why not? That's 2, I believe, then. And if that's the case, the alternate arrow here. Go to 25 by 25. Go back to 1. This is just right, and then left, and then left. Because there is going to be a fast travel tower here and an up and down here. Right? This is, yeah. Tell me, are you all... Yeah, you're all following the same path. No reason for you not to, essentially. Okay, I can close this now. This is lagging out my freaking system. I believe you're just as simple as that. Woo! I did want to try to get this strip done with, but I wanted to make a level. Technically, it took exactly more than an hour. It took more time for me to get that done with. I could have just taken care of that quick. Whatever. I would say if there's one thing I could do, and I feel like would be a good idea, do what I did in the other area, just have a water space, or whatever the hell I called it. Copy to water. Well, first of all, you got me 25. Or 25. I don't know how long that is, because I don't have this open. I'll just remove this. Actually, let me bring this up. I am currently working on this right now. I just got to shade in and texture the characters and add more characters, maybe. We'll see. You won't see that until tomorrow. later tomorrow. I'll try to do a video of me shading and texturing these characters in, but at the moment, yeah. Alright, well, we got another level made, which is good. It's always good to have another level made. Make some kind of progress. I wish I had more vacation. I couldn't get much time to get stuff done with. I still got 2 more thumbnails to make, so yeah, we are kind of hurting here for time. And this stupid job already got Saturday on the board just after we're done with our, well, everyone else's 4-day holiday, and my 8-day vacation and holiday, which I already want to go back on vacation, and it hasn't even been 2 days, 3 days. Well, no, technically still 2 days, because the time this comes out, I'm just getting up and about ready to go to hell, so yeah, it sucks, but what can you do? Until I can get some progress done within my creations and whatnot, we're stuck. So that's all the time I have for today. So without further ado, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, there's also Game Crafters right over here, and the most recent episode of Tales of Berseria right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.